I bring you an awesome story from an awesome missional community called Iron Sharpens Iron. This missional community is from Worship Harvest, DownTown. And they focus on the area of Kamocha. Dr. Steve and Pastor Daphne Mugabe are the leaders of the missional community. Can you give them some love? Tell us, how big is your missional community? What do you do for your missional frontier? What stories of transformation have you seen in the missional community?
Thank you so much, Pastor Ari. Thank you so much, Apostle, for having us. It's like we're in outside countries. The lights, the cameras. Thank you so much for having us. My name is Daphne, and with my husband, we lead Iron Sharpens Iron. It's in Kamocha. We have 18 members, and our frontier has been economic transformation. So when we planted the MC, we are also zonal pastors, but also MC leaders. Because our pastor said you have to also have an MC if you lead a zone. Wow. So when we decided to plant an MC, we went out and reached to the people, reached out, and we found that the people were getting where they are, the ones that needed frontier. And so we started doing a financial literacy with them. We bought SFFG. They read the book. They read the part of group investments. So then we told them now they have to start saving together. So they were saving 1,000 shillings per week. And so they started saving and saving and saving. And then eventually we had to open an account because accountability. So we opened an account, and because they were saving together, they all had dreams. Hey, I want to start a business. I want to start so many dreams. But I was like, so how are you going to do it? To tell them you have to save. And so they started saving. And at the end of the year, they were able to have enough savings to have, they started a company. Some of them started a company. And they were able to hold an event in the community to reach out to kids, because they said lockdown, their kids were not able to have fun. So they were able to charge parents to bring them to that event, so they're also able to make money now. And the amazing thing is that has opened them up to the community. And so one of our leaders, Das, where is Das? Here, has been able to start a children's MC, which has 20 kids. And Dante, the cool guy over there in a hat, is going to start a teens MC. So we've seen the community open up to just receiving God and the gospel. Yeah.
Wow. Pastor Duff, how much money have you saved so far? How many people are involved in that saving group at the frontier?
Okay, so we had about 15 of most of them are men. Some are in the MC, but some of them are in the community. And because they were saving 1,000 shillings, by the end of that, they had maybe about 800K. Yeah.
Wow. That's awesome.
And because they have like a social relations in the community. So you're wondering how are they able to pull off an event with that little money, but they have relations in the community. So you get this, and yeah, we also supported them, but most of the money really came from them. And they also now realize that they can put in their money and be able to, make something out of that, yes.
Has there been any story of transformation, change, something that has happened as a result of one of your members being a part of the missional community?
Oh, yes. I'm going to ask Parfait to just share his story.
Good morning, church. Bonjour. My name is Parfait Noari. I'm from Burundi, and I'm a...
Our time.
I'm a student at Bugema University. I have been in a church as long as I can remember. I grew in the church, but then we were not allowed to grow, and then we were not even allowed to go to school or to do businesses or other stuff, because it was believed that to work for gospel, you don't have to focus on yourself or on your personal growth, but you just need to focus on, preaching the gospel, which was not practical. So Jesus was just in the Bible, not in our life. So I came to encounter or meet our MC leaders, Elder Daphne and Elder Dr. Steve Mugabe, and I joined the MC. So there were so many things that I did not know about tithe. My dad used to explain to me about tithe, and I was against it all my life because he could explain to me that the tithe was about Old Testament, not New Testament, or not even, I don't know, biblical, something like that. But then Upmore was preaching about the tithe, and also in the book of SFFG. So I came to understand from the Bible principles and everything about the tithe. So when I talked to my dad and I convinced him, he's now aware about it, and he's also open about it. So I saw tithe working for me, for my life, and changing also my life, because I've never gone broke again since then. So now also my family, because not only me, but we left with my family, we left the church. For about 3 years, we hated churches. We were like, churches are bad things, and they're just manipulating people. But then when I came to learn here, so Jesus was not just Jesus in the Bible, but he became Jesus for me, Jesus in me, Jesus through me. So I'm so happy, and yeah, I'm shaking, but I'm so happy. Thank you so much.
Parfait, tell us more about how you've been able to go on mission because of...
Oh, wow. I've been here in Uganda since 2016. Now, I was so surprised, first of all, to see my disciples. They used a lot of money, and they invested to go to another country. We flew, right? I was going to say that, yeah. We flew to another country, to my country, Burundi, and then I could see how they're serving other people who are not even from their country. So I was so inspired by that, and they're doing so well to me, and I was inspired also to help to disciple other people. I now have also an MC that I'm with my siblings, and also I have a big team of young people, so I'm also discipling them. Yeah, that's just the same way they're doing to me.
Wow. Lastly, what would you both say to someone who is considering joining a missional community, wondering whether they want to join a missional community, tired of a missional community? Just what would you say to them about the life of missional community and what they can benefit?
So here are 10 reasons why you should join a missional community. I'm joking.
Tell us one thing.
I'll just focus on one. We each have value, and there's something that each of us carries. And I think this church has been able to create a space where we can each add value to someone else. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Even when you're boiling that tea, when you bring those groundnuts, you're adding value to someone. And we each have something to share in terms of your experiences, in terms of what you've done. And you can only pass on that value to someone else through a missional community.
Awesome. Now, if you want to join a missional community, just at the end of the service, at the back of the church, just write your name, your phone contact, where you live, and someone will connect you to a missional community near you. Please give some love to Iron Sharpens. Iron!